third of our nation's population here. Under heat, right? Under heat alerts this morning. Temperatures cranking east, southwest, in the middle. Heat indices climbing well into the triple digits.
Yeah, that extreme heat can wreak havoc on the human body, our pets, but our cars? Joining us live to talk about how to keep your vehicle safe in sizzling temperatures, we got car coach Lauren Fix. Lauren, so great to have you as always. Can the heat really impact our vehicles?
Oh, absolutely. I think what people don't realize when you're driving and the roadways are hot and you've got hot air temperatures, the biggest thing that's impacted first is your tires. It's the only thing that touches the roadway, whether you're driving a little Mini Cooper or a big truck. So you need to think about that. So checking your tire pressure once a month is super critical. And that means whether you're dealing with the rain like we are here in Buffalo, we're literally getting the end of this storm. It's really bad weather here. So you want to make sure that you have good tread on your tire and that you check those tire pressures, because if they're wrong, that's when you find yourself skating through water. When the water's deep, you don't want to go near it. And then the results afterwards is these really hot temperatures, which can also damage your tires. So check the number on the inside the driver's door with the tire pressure to get that right information. And then, of course, all those fluids. There are 9 fluids in a regular car. And then you think, well, I've got an electric vehicle. That's fine as well. You still have fluids, whether it be power steering or washer fluid. You still got brake fluid. And all those fluids, if you haven't checked them and the vehicle's at least 2 years old, find your favorite ASE certified technician and have them go through all those details, because that's what leaves you on the side of the road. And this is not the weather you want to be stuck on the side of the road.
Right.
Fix, I don't even know where to start with you with all this stuff with extreme heat. Let's go to electric vehicles, since we're talking. I mean, batteries in cold and heat are affected. I mean, how badly are we talking about, especially when we're up around 110, 115 like we are out west?
Easily 1/3. Now, I live in Buffalo, so we have really severe cold, not heat. And the cold does the same thing as the heat. It takes down the range. So if you have range anxiety already, this may be a problem, which is why I'm a big fan of hybrids, whether it be plug-in hybrid or regular hybrids, because then you get the best of both worlds. If you do own an electric car, keep in mind that you want to keep an eye on that range. If you've got a charging station, like the cold, the heat does the same thing. You may plug it in and say, I've been here like an hour and there's very little change, because the heat does impact that charging time as well.
Does the heat also impact the gasoline vehicles, the combustion vehicles? Like, are you supposed to fuel up when it's a cooler part of the day versus the peak heating time of the day?
Well, it really doesn't have that much. I mean, the difference is so minimal that you really won't notice the difference. What you will notice on a gasoline-powered car is coolant. If you haven't had your coolant checked in a long time, you see people on the side of the road with their hood up and the radiators overheating. That's because people forget to do it. I was told when I bought the car I didn't have to do anything. Trust me, you still have to do maintenance. Follow that book in the glove box, because everyone's been stuck on the side of the road at some point or another.
Lauren, what about your oil changes? You know, most new cars, 5,000 to 7,000 miles, but you're beating the heck out of that oil in this heat, aren't you?
Absolutely. It really is harder on the engine, and that's the heart of your car. I highly recommend full synthetic oil. There's a lot of different full synthetic oils out there, but I'm telling you, it'll last longer between oil changes, better for the environment, and you get better fuel economy, and your engine lasts longer.
All right, we covered a lot. Any last tips, maybe most common mistakes car owners make this time of year?
I think what happens is people overload their cars. You're going on a family vacation, and you put that cargo container on the roof, and you're hauling a trailer, you got bicycles on the back of your SUV, and you're thinking, we're loaded, we're ready to go. Here's the problem. You're also overloading the tires. So make sure you check those load ratings. If you don't know anything about what I just said, contact your local tire store. They'll give you the correct load rating for your tires so you don't overload your car.
All right. Stay out of barrel, Fix.
Yeah. Stay safe from the weather today.
Thanks for talking to us. Great tips. The other thing, too, listen to your car. Okay?
If it's starting to clunk around, pull over. Right.